hardcore lyrics and headbanging music. Loads of energy and bulks of devices. This is how metal initiates. And who else can describe metal better than us? Every Thursday, 10 to 11 p.m. on Times FM 90.6 MHz. Metal Vibes at 10. Sound of Destruction.
Welcome to Times FM 90.6 MHz. This is the show that brings you everything related to metal music. This is the show, Sound of Destruction. And tonight again, it's another special episode and we have the thrash metal band Remnants in our studio. So I welcome you to the studio, Remnants.
Thank you.
We're going to start off with a little bit of introduction. Let's start with band members and their positions in the band.
Okay, today we are three of us are here. I'm Skargi and I do vocals for the band.
I am Long Schwester, I'm the bassist of the band.
And I'm Pratiksa and I'm guitarist of the band.
Okay, so those are the guys from Remnants. I wish we had all the members of the band tonight, but that isn't possible. So anyways, we're gonna have fun talking about the history of the band and then what the band decides to do in the future, what kind of events they have been attending. And first of all, the introduction of the band. I would want to know how this Remnants all started and since when.
Actually, we all started playing together. Actually, our two guitarists and our drummer, Sisir, Sagar and Pratik, they started playing together since 2014. Then, after 3 or 4 months later, I joined. There was position for a vocalist empty in a band, so I, through a mutual friend, I was introduced to the band. Then I joined the band. Then later, after 6 or 7 months or so,
yeah,
then,
6-7 months.
Yeah. Then our bassist Ryan Bai joined the band. And since then we've been playing together.
It's been since 2014, so it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
So how has the road between the 2014 and 2016 been for you guys?
Actually, the earthquake hit Nepal in 2015, right? So that year was totally,
a chaos. It was
totally
totally chaos.
So we didn't have any time to practice.
We were just busy with ourselves.
You know?
We were just busy with ourselves, and then we kind of rejoined after that, and then it all happened. We were doing fine. Yeah.
So the band is settled now, and
Yeah.
you've been like a family since everything has been settled down.
We've actually been a family.
So that was about the band members and a little bit of history about the band. So speaking of the name Remnants, Remnants means residue, a kind of residue, and the remains of something. Why is it that your band is named Remnants?
Actually, our guitarist Sagar came up with the name. He had a very good reason for it because we used to play in different bands separately. Then we were the remaining members of those bands, so that name, when that name came up, we definitely thought that this is the name for us because we were the remains of our previous bands, so our previous self. So that's how we agreed on the band name Remnants.
It also sounds cool. It also sounds cool.
And the story behind it all is also cool, obviously cool. So what is the main motivation, or what is the main goal of the band which calls itself Remnants, a residue of what is the leftover of all those bands? And then, so what are the main goals as Remnants?
As Remnants, we most definitely try. Our goal is to play good music, create good music, And when it all started, we were trying to be a part of global thrash revival, which was hitting all around the globe at that time. So we just wanted to be a part of global thrash revival. And later on, since last 2 or 3 months, we've been doing our originals too. But before that, we were all doing covers, and we were reviving the sound of old thrash metal bands, sound of old school thrash, and we were trying to be a part of global thrash revivals.
So this band actually started as a tribute to thrash metal genre, and with a motive to revive the thrash metal genre, not just in Nepal but all over the world. This movement has been going on. So besides the usual international influences that you have got, which we'll be talking in the next segment, is there any band from Nepal only that has influenced you guys?
It's I personally think it's Disorder.
Disorder.
Yeah, it's actually been influencing me since a long time. It's a great band.
For Remnants, actually, each and every metal band that has come to Nepal underground scene has been an influence for us. Actually, not to name particular this band or that band, but actually each and every band, they have their own story, they have their own struggles, and I think that has really pushed us to give our 100% every time we go into the practice room or go and put up some shows and everything. So each and every metal band, whether they played for a show or they have been playing for 13, 14 years, each and every of those bands has been a real inspiration for us.
So if all those bands, whoever is listening right now, if you're listening to the show, or even if you're a new band or you have been in the scene for only 2 to 3 years, you should consider yourself as being an influence to other upcoming bands, because from your stories they have certain motivations from whatever you have achieved, from whatever struggles you have done, and they get influenced by it. They are motivated and encouraged to follow your steps or walk on their own path. So please, you guys too, don't give up. So
Thank you.
talks aside, let's have some music. This track is from the band Creator, and this one is called Phantom Antichrist.
Hardcore lyrics and head-banging music. Loads of energy and bulks of devices. Metal vibes at 10. Sound of destruction.
Welcome back to Times FM 90.6 megahertz. This is the show Sound of Destruction. It brings you everything related to metal music, and the song that we just played by the band Creator, and that was called Phantom Antichrist. And we have the band Remnants in our studio with Mahesh Karki, who's in the vocals, and Ryan Shrestha, who's the bassist, and Pratik Sahi, who's the guitarist of the band. Sorry.
And we're really missing our two guys, our two boys. Our guitarist Sagar, he's having an air problem, so get well soon, brother. And our drummer, Sisi. He's been a real nucleus in our band. He has been organizing everything, doing everything the band needs, right from the practice room schedule, booking the practice room to, choosing the songs and everything. So
he's been like the glue of the band.
Yeah, we're pretty much lazy. Yeah, we're like really lazy.
So we had talks about the origin of the band, when it started, and what the motivation was and is going to be in the future, and what motivation that they have been carrying on all along, whatever they're doing, events or their own products. Talking about own products, we're going to talk about it too. But before that, let's talk about what Remnants is all about.
Remnants, to put it in a sentence, it'll be like a band who really likes to play some good music, right? To create some good music and play it hard, play it fast, really fast, play it really hard, and with a lot of passion and energy. So that's us.
Okay, so besides this motivation of playing, enjoying the play and playing heavier sounds and hard and fast riffs and every element of the music that makes a metal music, besides that influence and the influence of how the band came together, who would you credit this influence to?
Almost every band who played, every band who played music, actually, not only metal, but we've been influenced by several other bands too. It's not like we get influenced only by metal musicians, but we also listen to some other genres as well, and it's not like to say it'll be each and every band that hit the earth.
Yeah, each and every band influenced you, because we could learn little things from every sector of the music industry. But to be specific, what got you into thrash metal? I was trying to ask that question.
Personally, I got into thrash metal music because from the bands like Creator and Sepultura and Slayers, I've been listening to this music since since I was a teenager. So I was really influenced, and when I knew about this metal music, thrash metal was really into Nepali music scene. So that influenced me personally. And let's talk about guys.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't much into thrash metal. Yeah, I was in the core, but then Marsh Dice, Sishi Dice were actually had actually messaged me, and I was like, wow, thrash metal. I had to think over it for several times. Like, would I play thrash metal? And I was like, yeah, let's just give it a try. And yeah.
Since I used to listen Pantera and Sepultura, and then Moise came in the band and he gave band Kilter introduced around, and this is Kilter.
So main influence great.
No, for me,
Also.
for me like Sepultura, Pantera, Kilter.
Okay, so those were the main influences for you. Mostly from combining all of those talks, we
Since we started jamming together, we really got into some deep thrash metal scene of early 80s and late 80s. That was the golden era for thrash metal music. And we're really into rigor mortis, demolition hammers, and bands like that, Sodom and Sadhus. Some bands from Chile as well. South America as well. We're really into that, and we started playing it because thing about thrash music, it gave us power, to go on. It's not like we're crying for something. It's like, bring this on. If you're something, we're something too. We can thrash you. That's the main thing that thrash music brings.
It's about making a statement.
Yeah, making a statement.
I think metal music has always been about making a statement against the society, against the government. Not in a bad way. I mean, in those ways that not everybody is satisfied with what.
That's how it actually helps.
What the metal music do is what people deny to see in the everyday life. They try to stay positive every time. They try to ignore what's going on, what's going wrong in this society. But metal musicians, what they do is they bring this stuff in their lyrics, and present it in a really hard way, Really, if you're gonna listen, you're gonna listen. If you don't want to listen, you have to listen.
You have to listen.
That's the main thing about
it. It's said that truth is bitter, and maybe metal shows the bitter side of what everybody has been maybe delusional about, or that the world is only positive.
World cannot be balanced if there's no negativity. There's a need of positivity as well as negativity. So this negative aspect that this metal music brings is really powerful. The way it brings is really powerful, and people get to listen to it. If they don't want to listen to it, we'll make them listen to it. That's the thing.
So most of the influence also came from the philosophical aspects. This little interview went to philosophical aspects right now. From the music that encouraged you to become a band and play in the genre of thrash. Not only that, the influence were also from the philosophical views that the human reality about what people actually are missing and what people actually are denying to see. Bringing those things out, that was from what you guys said, that seems to be the main influence of you guys, and that's what you are trying to show everybody, making a statement about yourself. So for now we're gonna end this segment, but we're gonna talk more in another segment. And for now we're gonna play another song. We just talked about what Remnants is all about, the influences outside thrash metal genre, influences inside thrash metal genre, and also influences outside music industry as well. So for now we're going to play another song, and we're going to talk more about Remnants and other things as well. So for now we're going to play Roots Bloody Roots by Sepultura. So this one is by the band Sepultura, and this one is called Roots Bloody Roots.
Hardcore lyrics and head-banging music. Loads of energy and bulks of devices. Metal vibes at 10. Sound of destruction.
Welcome back to Thames FM 90.6 MHz. You're listening to Sound of Destruction. This is the show that brings you everything related to metal music, and that was Roots Bloody Roots by Sepultura. And we have the band Remnants in our studio, and we're having fun talking about the band, their influences, the philosophies has been influential to the band, and now we're going to talk about the future of the band. So Remnants, you've been in the scene for 2 years now, and obviously you guys have surely put efforts to produce your own originals. So if you could talk about your originals, it would be great.
Currently we have completed our 2 originals, and one's title is Full Jihad, And the next one we don't have a title yet, but it's almost complete. And by the end of September, I think we'll be ready with another 2 track, and after that we'll be hitting the studios for our EP.
EP.
Yeah.
What's the name of the EP gonna be?
It's not sorted out yet.
You've not decided.
No.
So in the originals, let's talk about the lyrics. Is your original? What are the originals gonna be like in the lyrical aspects?
To tell you about the lyrical aspect of our songs, they're mostly they are going to be political lyrics. 2 of them will be political, and 2 of them will be against the social, the native social values that we've been following since. But we don't have to do that, things like that. First, now to talk about the lyrics of the Full Jihad, it's about a sleeper. Sleeper terrorist, sleeper bomber who have been who've been living in other Europe or something like that. To talk about this, it's mostly political, and we would like to bring things about global terrorism or the political situation we're facing here in Nepal as well. One song is about jihadists. They have how they have misinterpreted the meaning of jihad, and how they are ruining other lives, other people's life. It's about that. And next song it's about borders. We don't need this kind of borders everywhere. You can go here, you can go there. That's another thing. We should be free like animals or birds. We should be able to get anywhere we want. And the next song is about that, about borders, how we don't need them.
I think our ideologies match well about that we don't need borders, because
of course we don't.
We're humans, not a part of certain land, and that we should I don't think we have the opportunity.
You aspect it's more like we're worse than animals, because they can roam freely, they can go wherever they want.
Do whatever they want.
There's no food, they want to go to some other place. Yeah, it's all right. But तर नेपाल मेन थर्डवर्ल्डको सिटिजनहरूको कन्डिसनमा चाहिँ के छ भनेपछि it's लाइक अब यहाँ जब छैन, ओके I'll go there and do something, or यहाँ खानेकुरा यहाँ अब फेमिनले हिट गर्यो होइन. अब म यो कन्ट्री यो पार्ट यो ग्लोबको यो पार्टमा गयो भने चाहिँ मैले खान पाउँछु भनेर चाहिँ त्यहाँ जानु पाउँदैन. अब त्यहाँ के गर्नुपर्छ, युएनहरू जस्तो अर्गनाइजेसनहरू तिनीहरूको मुख ताकेर बस्नुपर्छ रिफ्युजी क्याम्पमा. It's not a good thing. I think this border should be, कसरी युज गर्नुपर्छ भने चाहिँ हाम्रो खुला जहाँ जे पाउँछ यो नेसेसिटीको अनुसार मान्छेहरू त्यहाँ जान पाउनुपर्छ भने चाहिँ it's about the second song is about that.
Let's not live as a citizen of a country. Let's live as human beings of our. So that's your main point. I really love that point, because I too have that ideology. I'm really in favor of that point. We as human beings, I don't think that it is in our hands to decide what part of the land is mine and what part of the land is yours, because we're not in control of Mother Nature, and we're taking Mother Nature for granted.
By doing this kind of things, we're not helping ourselves. We're not helping other species, because this clothes doesn't belong to human only. This clothes belongs to everybody. They put a long wide fence in the middle of the desert. They don't want to go. The cattle, they can't go. Other side of the desert, there is a grass, there is an oasis, but they can't go there. Why? Because we have put a fence on there.
Obviously. Okay, that was a lot of talks. I still went to the philosophical side of the world, but it's still good, because that is the part of what you guys have been trying to deliver as a message in your songs and in your upcoming EP. Yeah. So for now, we're gonna listen to another song, which is also of thrash genre. We're doing this as a thrash episode because we have the thrash metal band Remnants in our studio. And what would you guys want to play now?
If you have the track, then let's go for Yeah, Piranha by
Sepultura.
Yeah.
So this one is by Piranha. This one is by Sepultura, and this one is called Piranha.
Hardcore lyrics and headbanging music. Loads of energy and bulks of devices. Metal vibes at 10. Sound of destruction.
Welcome back to Times FM 90.6 megahertz. You're listening to Sound of Destruction, and this is the last segment. Sadly, I wish we could talk more, but we have limited time, so we're gonna make the most of what we have left. So we have the band Remnants in our studio, and we have till now talked about how the band came to existence and what the band's goals are, and along with that, they shared a little bit of their ideologies, philosophies, what about the world and what they're gonna provide the listeners out there, what their content is gonna be. And now we're gonna talk about the event that they're going to play in 13th of August. So I would, it's a Nathm Food Festival, and it would be awesome if you guys could provide details about those.
It is one of the it's one of the most anticipated program food festival of Nepal. You know, the final year students as a project, you know, they organize this events, and they have been doing it for quite some time now, and they give particular theme every time, you know. Really positive themes. Like last year it was Parivartan, I think, and this time it's Ananta forever, you know. And what they do is the final year students they organize this. They do everything, you know, as a curriculum, as a part of their curriculum, and they cook food themselves. They do that. Installs, and they put it in stalls, and apart from that, they have this huge musical event, and this year they're featuring six bands.
Always 6 bands.
They're featuring 6 bands from Nepal.
Cobweb,
they're gonna be Cobweb, Ex Mandra, Sabin Rai and the Electrics, Deflace, Kagaga, and us Remnants. So there's gonna be six bands performing there.
We're talking about upcoming events, and yeah, I hope you guys do awesome in that event, and everybody goes to watches them, and that everybody knows what Remnants is all about.
Yeah.
That's the most important part of this festival. And enjoy the food.
Enjoy the food for sure. You know, it's called
Food Festival. Fiesta of food.
Food is really important.
But enjoy the band as well.
Yeah.
Food and music, that's a great combination anyways. So, talking about this upcoming event, I want to know, and all the listeners obviously now want to know, what events have you... you guys have been the finalists in 12th KCM-ICMC.
Yes,
yeah, how is it competing with around 30 plus bands, I guess?
Yeah, 30 plus bands. It's good. It's good. It's very competitive. You know, like there are bands who are like really good, like who's been in this scene for quite some time, and it was like really difficult. You know, like managing the times because we had our exams coming and also ICMC. It is kind of difficult, but.
Yeah, we got into finals, and we did really good in the finals too. Unfortunately, we couldn't win it, but it's all right. We give our best.
We reached this good.
You got the platform, you got the exposure, you got the time to play.
That's the important thing. You know, we got to send the message through our music, and that's the really important thing for us.
Other than this KCM-ICMC, what events have you guys played?
Actually, when we started the band, after 3 or 4 months, right? Yeah, we played in a event called Sick Fest 2, I think.
Sick Fest 2 Rhapsody in Rhapsody.
It was organized by Jamstown.
Jamstown.
Jamstown
and Rhapsody.
We performed there, and but that's one of the major events we played in. And after that, we've been doing some house parties, and we gather some musicians and we jam together. Whenever we get the chance, and if we got the time, we jam. We combine 4. We get like 3 or 4 bands, and we play together. We play together, and we have fun. Mostly, we've been doing house parties, events like that.
So, how has it been though? How is it?
It's really good, man. Actually, shouldn't be saying this, but this house parties, playing in these house parties, it's really about passion. It's really about music. You don't go there for exposure, because you don't get a lot of exposure there.
No.
There are only 20, 30 who listens to your music, and it's really good platform to play, for us, because just what we want to do is we play in front of people who understand us.
We just want to be heard.
And apart from that, it's been really good.
And through Nathm Food Fiesta, I hope more of the people will have the opportunity to listen to you guys, and then maybe understand what Remnants is all about. And metal fans mostly, metal fans obviously will understand what Remnants is all about. And from this interview as well, I hope everybody knows what Remnants is all about. And so I guess if you guys have anything else to say to the listeners or the audience, metal fans, and those people outside, those listeners who don't listen to metal music.
Yeah. Metal music, it's one way of executing your feelings or showing what you are. Metal music, it's all about that. It's not about a show off. It's not about posing. It's not about long hairs. It's not about tattoos and piercings. It's about the music. It's about what it means. I just like to say, the people who have started listening to metal, just now that it's not about showing off. It's not about posing. It's about music and what it means to band. How much effort do they put to come through one single original? How many hours of practice they put into behind it? It's all about what the band want to show. It's not about how they're showing it. Not through their costumes or anything. Shiny costume doesn't make good music. And another thing is, we're not social outcasts, man. We're not social outcasts. We like to live it. We're social.
We're social.
Yeah, we're social.
We're nice people.
We're nice people.
And nobody in the studio has long hair right now.
Just because we listen to metal music doesn't mean we're into drugs or we're into fighting up. We're building up. We're into demons.
That's what we've been trying to explain to the people.
So and you guys are doing a really good job.
Thanks so
for
much.
Inviting us.
Thank you for coming. Actually, without you guys, this show wouldn't be possible. This show wouldn't be that much interesting, entertaining. So the thanks goes to you, and the credit goes to you guys as well. We're doing as much as we can to promote the Nepali metal scene right now, and I hope in the coming future this show grows and would act as an ambassador for the Nepali metal music scene.
Yeah.
So I guess that's all that we have to say.
Thank you.
Please come to the Nathm Food Fiesta and listen to Remnants. It doesn't matter if you don't listen to other bands. I'm just joking. So please come support, and they're gonna have their EP release soon at September, in the month September, and I hope you guys listen.
We plan to do it, but if it's not finished, then it might be postponed.
Yeah.
But we really think about coming up.
I hope you guys don't need to postpone it, and it's in the market as soon as possible, and that you guys come here for the promotion of the EP.
Yeah.
So, talking this much, I think it's time to say goodbye. And it is Aditya signing off, and Remnants would also like to say goodbye to you guys.
Yeah, horns up, man.
Yeah, and Devil's Horns. So we're not going to leave without anything. We're not just going to leave. We're going to have another song, and this one is by Creator again.
Yeah,
No.
Let's go for it.
With Creator again, and this one is called Phobia. Listen and enjoy, and please come to the Nathm Food Fiesta.